Hello again. I'm back to part number 2. Thanks for waiting. Thanks for your patience, guys. I want to remind you that today we are discussing 7 main tips how to be successful and how to be attractive, not only sexually but also as a man to every Ukrainian woman. Okay, please. I hope you will find these tips useful. If you have some questions, don't hesitate. No doubts, no hesitations, please, no taboo questions here, And I want to remind you who maybe missed, our live streams goes every Thursday, 1 p.m. Ukrainian time, which is actually 7 a.m. Eastern time, and also Saturday, Sunday, 6 p.m. Ukrainian time, same time, which will be noon, 12 p.m. Eastern time. Also, who still didn't subscribe our channel, please do it. You will do me a great favor. Okay, guys. Harry, any advice from me, Vita? Some of those are hard when you are 94. Hello, David. Harry, for now, no advice. I know that you are very experienced and professional, sometimes even more than me. Hello, Yannick. Hello. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us today. You start attending our broadcast as well, so... Today we are discussing how men can be attractive sexually and not only sexual to every woman, Ukrainian women. So, tip number 5, guys. Figure, your body, no, just a style. So, the popular delusion among men is that jerks, bodybuilders, attract women sexually. Maybe it will be a surprise for you, and I am sure most of you guys think that perfect body can attract women, and guys who spend hours in gyms and keep on diets and make their muscles bigger and bigger, they are very sexually attractive to women. No, it's not true. Majority of women don't like those body and don't find them actually sexually attractive. And though your appearance and physical attractiveness are very important, don't forget, of course, how you look, how you dressed up, how you smell and everything, and all this stuff influence the sexual desire of the woman. Here works just the biological mechanism. The lady subconsciously choose the most healthy and genetically prosperous father for their potential kids. And it's from the history, from the back ages, starting even from animals. And nice partner with a good classical figure, nice body, of course, and wide shoulders. This is an ideal basic type, which she keeps in her subconscious. But good news for you guys, there are no limits for nice men who can be actually in her imagination considered for her as a good standards. Moreover, for many women, sexually attracted men should looks like her father, and many women intuitionally they are looking for men who can look and behave like their fathers, especially if the father was good one. But sometimes they can get into trap also, even if the father was bad, and maybe the woman was abused. You remember we talked yesterday about abused women's psychology. She can subconsciously looking for the same partner in her life, and in most cases, sometimes life partners and husbands and boyfriends can look and can be like similar type of her father. So that's why it's not necessary to seek actually ideal physical proportions, but you should obviously keep yourself in a good shape. That's normal and obvious, everybody understand this. You should take care about your grooming. These are tools, guys, which modern men possess to look sexually, even not being a bodybuilder. I can refer also to these abilities the creation of your own individual style, which you should make perfect. If you don't care about yourself, not well dressed up, not look tidy, you will reduce, of course, your chances with any woman, not only Ukrainian women, any woman of any nationality. And when you look into the mirror, of course, you should like yourself. Hi, William. Thanks for compliments. Harry, don't you know if it's appropriate to ask, but what do you think of the polygraph suggestion? Why not? It's a good idea. it's a good idea anyway. And I think for people who is honest and who is confident about their clear methods, it can be also a good chance to prove their good way of making service and making business. And why not? It can be very useful for people, for potential clients who will actually have a wide choice, bigger choice to choose people with whom to work, with whom to go ahead, and actually it will be like trustworthy way. And I think it's a good idea. I'm not sure if everybody will agree to do this, but why not? Why not? And Harry, what about looking like grandfather? If grandfather was very good, kind, lovely, and treated her granddaughter very nicely, why not? I hear such stories as well. So anyway, woman would like to have the same type. She has an ideal model in her mind, and she will try to copy it to make it real in her real life. So of course she will try to look for the same features. Let's say if the father of the daughter, he was sharing housekeeping duties with mom, he was caring, attentive, show love, spend time. Of course, she has an ideal image in her mind that father should be like him, that husband should be like him. And I heard a lot of girls told me like, I would like my family life will be the same like my parents had, because I saw only love, respect, trust, attention and care. So of course it's naturally the woman will try to find the same type of man, not only physical appearance, physical similarity, but also psychological features. I think need more help than cosmetic. Yeah. So guys, and tip number 6, it's smell, the power of pheromones. I know that maybe some of you already investigated this topic and did some research, and maybe you heard about this, but I would like to mention it once again. And maybe this one will be a little bit surprising for you. The men psychologists recommend that the men shouldn't overuse perfumes and different cosmetic devices like you, Harry, would like to do, just not to hide their own natural smell. And if you want to attract women physically, it's better even to demonstrate your own smell. Guys, don't misunderstand me. We are talking about good smell, fresh smell, not smell of maybe few days ago, when you don't take a shower or something like this, or dirty socks or something, but it should be fresh smell, but your natural one. And you have to know that a lot of women confess even. They can be easily turned on by even light smell of your sweat. Scientists researched that in men's sweat there is a specific component, chemical components, which provokes improving of the mood, and more cheerful, makes the woman more cheerful, and increasing actually her sexual activity of women. All people, like animals, they emit odorous substances which influence the behavior of representatives of opposite gender. You can look at the animals. It's very simple, maybe a little bit rude example, but it is like it is, it's nature. And anyway, human beings also biological things, and natural laws we cannot just neglect, And we subconsciously searching for the partners whose smell, especially smell of sweat, differs from ours. And sweat smell, they includes important information. Of course, not like obviously, but subconsciously, about our immune system. When you breathe the smell of alien sweat, sweat of another person, you can get info about weak and strong sides of his of specific person's immunity system, and how his immunity system can fight with bacteria and different infections. Of course, we can think that it's too much complicated because nobody think about this. You never smell the woman and realize, oh my God, her sweat is smelling like this. Maybe she is strong. regarding in health, maybe she has some issues with health. No, all this comes into your brains and subconsciously, so you cannot control this feeling. That's why scientists and psychologists tell that actually physical attractiveness, it happens on the very first meeting, like maybe even first seconds or first minutes, and the woman subconsciously can recognize if you're okay for her or not. And guys, the sweat smell is able to turn actually the frog into the prince. It's good news for you, but of course you should remember that we are talking about fresh smell of sweat, not like after some days, or maybe after working on garden or in the gym for many hours, something like this. So you should take care about your hygiene, and if this smell is fresh and not unpleasant, you can have a lot of chances physically, sexually attract women to you. Pheromone cologne, Tracy, scientific, I did some research about that. That doesn't work actually, and scientists still not sure about how it works and if it works in reality, because anyway it's synthetic. Nothing can be better than natural. Guys, why you need that artificial pheromones? All of you have them just natural and your own. Don't buy that synthetic. Anyway, it won't work. And the last one, guys, the last tip is high level of energy. High level of sexual energy. That, of course, what first of all attracts women. Because of this, they start to lose control, their knees can tremble, and body is covered with formication, The women themselves confessing it. And nobody actually can explain this phenomena, and it's not even your skills in bed. It's not about your professionalism in bed, about your technique or good knowledge in this way. It's called charisma, guys. If you're full of energy, you're driven by your desires to do something, to get something, to approach new things, to make your dreams come true, you should always know that the high level of energy, it's visually manifested as a confidence, as a dignity, self-respect, charisma, and also being passionately involved in what you're doing. So if you're a businessman or you have some hobby, the people always will understand how much you devoted to this deal, how much you involved in the process, because when you're talking about this, you emit the energy, you emit the confidence, and what actually and this feature, of course, actually attract women to you. And guys, also one secret: financial prosperity depends on sexual energy. Sexual energy gives us good connections, also support in society, even success among bosses, and all of this also a money trap for you. So if you're confident, if you're successful, if you emit this energy, of course you can get more money, you can earn more money. So the attractiveness of successful men actually in women's eyes is not a myth, but the secret is not in their mercantilism or pragmatic opinion of these women, but in the fact that successful men practically always possess his high level of sexual energy. And due to this energy, of course, the man, even not being handsome, even not being the most nice guy in the world, he can attract a lot of women to him. Do you remember some French actors, like who was not very nice looking? What was his name? Who can remind me? Belmondo, Jean-Paul Belmondo. Do you remember? Actually, if you look at him first time, for some moments he was not even nice, but he was very charismatic. He has a lot of positive energy, very nice man, and even he is not so handsome, he attracts thousands of women, and a lot of such examples. Also you remember, please, very famous actress, what was her name? Sarah Bernard? No, maybe somebody I think you remember her with the big nose. She has a very specific appearance, but she was very popular among men, and that we called charismatic people, full of energy, full of optimism, emitting some positive emotions and showing their confidence. That actually what attract any people, like women to men and men to women. Sometimes we know woman maybe is not best in her physical attractiveness, not the beauty at all, but anyway she has a line after, because she possesses some specific features. She is wise, she is charismatic, she is full of energy, and of course it can attract a lot of men to her. So no need to be very handsome, no need to be very rich. It's very easy actually to understand how to be liked by women and how to be attractive to them. Any questions regarding this topic, guys? Sean Gray, hello. You were late. Okay, but don't worry. Anyway, you can watch it after. I think the topic was interesting. Maybe for some guys, maybe who is not very confident and don't know how to attract women. It's not so difficult, I think. Same with me. You are just not obedient students, guys. Why you miss the beginning of episodes? Maybe because you're busy, maybe you're sleeping too long, because I understand it's a weekend, okay, and you would like to sleep longer. But anyway, if you still have some confusion with the time, Thursday, it's always 1 p.m. Ukrainian time. So if you're confusing with Eastern time or something, you can check 1 p.m. Ukrainian time. In Eastern time, it will be 7 a.m. And Saturday, Sunday, always 6 p.m. Ukrainian time, which is actually noon or 12 p.m. Eastern time. So you can make an alarm on your watches, something like this, never to miss. But anyway, don't worry, you can always watch it after we finish. Okay, guys, so any questions regarding this topic or some other topics, related Ukrainian women or something else? If you have some issues, please, we can discuss, and of course you can get my answer here. Also, guys, who still didn't subscribe our channel, please don't forget to do this. You can do me a great favor, and thanks to you, our channel is growing, and until you need us, we will be here with you with our recommendations and help until you're actually interested. Also, I want to let you know that if you want some specific topic to be discussed, not like maybe some specific situations, maybe some difficulties or misunderstanding. If you want us to discuss this topic here, and some guys even can share experience and it can be very helpful for you, so please just let me know, maybe something, and we can discuss next time. Okay. 6 a.m. Eastern time. Strange one. Is there a way to get the stream without the notice? Historically, Vita, how girls react if men ignore them? Oh, very bad react. Of course, it can damage their self-confidence because still our Ukrainian women, they prefer men hunting them, okay? Women prefer to be a target, and she can have a choice, so she can pick up who is the best. But of course, if she loves him too much, maybe, and if the love is not mutual feeling, of course, she can be offended. Sometimes she can be very jealousy. Sometimes she can be very tricky to make some problems for you, maybe, and it depends on the girl. For some of them, maybe, okay, you don't love me, I don't love you, I will live with that. It's not the end of the world. But Anyway, of course she will be offended. Yeah, any person, not only woman, but man as well. If he likes the woman and if he is rejected, of course it's insulting and damaging his self-confidence. Of course the person will try to understand, to figure out what was wrong with him. Maybe he did something wrong, maybe he's not just her type or something like this. But any person will try to analyze. And maybe next time she will never ask first. She will wait until the man will choose her. Hurry. The problem is, I check in the Google. It's strange. I checked in the Google. 1 p.m. Ukrainian time shows me 7 a.m. Eastern time. So it's a little bit confusing for me. Anyway, so please remember, Thursday 1 p.m. Ukrainian time, Saturday, Sunday 6 p.m. Ukrainian time. I will check once again, something strange. Yeah, I know that in Great Britain it's 2 hours difference, we are 2 hours ahead, so when it's 6 p.m. in Ukraine, it's actually 4 p.m. in Great Britain. Global bloodstock, what do you mean? Any chance of them returning? I'm not escaping, I'm still here with you, you see. Yeah, so you can watch still all my videos. So you're saying for guys should wash themselves, use nice smelling cologne, and with Ukrainian woman always will be with them, not the girl across the room. Show her she matters to you. No, it's not the only tips. Of course, we discuss with you tips practically every time we meet with you. Of course, it's the way of your dressing up, it's your haircut, it's your shaving, but some girls, now it's a little bit fashionable if you're not shaved like 2-3 days, you know, that sexy unshavenness. And for some guys it can really look nice, and girls absolutely don't mind, so it's okay. But not only your physical attractiveness, your confidence and how you will treat the lady, how you will behave. But we are talking about, first moment of attraction, because sometimes girl maybe doesn't like you from the very beginning. Maybe you are just not her type. Maybe she prefer blonde men and you are with dark hair and dark eyes, and maybe you're more taller or you're more shorter. It depends, but by your actions, by your behavior, by your insistence and being very confident and step by step trying to win her heart, of course she can change her mind. And after all, your physical type won't be so important for her, because she will evaluate actually your personal features and values. William, Vita, is it normal that women write the first letter on dating sites to men? If I think it's normal, I never think the woman should do the first step. Okay, we are living in 21st century. Everybody understand feminism tendency, whatever. I'm the follower of the old dating school. I think the woman is the target and the man is hunter. So actually, men always should do first steps and do some activity. So anyway, I heard a lot of stories. When the guy even didn't mention his age on the profile. Even didn't put his photo on the profile. He just mentioned the age, and let's say he's about 50, and next morning he started to get about 300 emails from girls who is 20, 18, 22 years old, claiming that, oh my god, I think we can be a great match and great couple. Do you think it's normal? No. And of course it's scam. Of course it's scam. Because I think always this system, I think, to my mind, should work like this. Anyway, men should choose. There are the database of ladies. You can go there, look through the profiles, filter them by some specific criteria you are looking for the woman. Age, frame, with kids, no kids, basic English, no English, okay for you maybe, single mother maybe, okay, higher education, not high education, something like this. Then you choose specific amount of women and you start to try to attract their attention. So I think man is initiator of any relationship and he can start writing to them. For those ladies who replied him yes positively, then of course at least you can have, at least, not of course it's not guarantee, but at least you can understand that maybe in most cases she's interested in you. And of course don't forget about age frame. In Ukraine, it's not more than 10-15 years. So if you are 60 years old guy writing to 25 years old or even 30 years old girl, and she's emailing you, oh my God, I think you are my match, you are my best man, I was looking for you many years. Bullshit. Sorry, it's impossible. In Ukraine, it's very difficult. It's very difficult. It's impossible only in case if you know the person, each other, if you know the person very well. Maybe your neighbors, maybe your colleagues, maybe you're attending the same courses and you see each other every day. If you are a nice looking man, active, sporty, in a good shape, well dressed, intelligent, with good sense of humor, friendly, positive, okay, maybe she will take a look on you day by day, and then she will start to appreciate you, not taking into consideration your age. It can be, you know, some professors and students, sometimes one of the millions, one of the 100 cases, it can be people can have this chemistry, you know, and it's not a secret that some women actually, some very few percentage, but they prefer much older men because they have very good and positive image about their fathers in mind. So she would like to find the same man who will take care about her as her dad did. So in this case, maybe yes. But actually, if it's 20, 25, 30 years difference between you and she's writing to you, I think that's not right. I think men should choose actually, and the woman should reply. The woman has choice to say you yes or no. I think that's a normal, natural, biological way. Hope you got my answer. 6 a.m. Okay, guys, I will understand. Sorry for this confusion. I will check once again, but okay, we understand the time now. Google is wrong. Yeah. Chip Marina, I'm serious most of the time and laid back a majority of the time. Just remember, Thursday 1 p.m. Ukrainian, Saturday, Sunday 6 p.m. Ukrainian time. I have never been to foreign affairs, and I'm not saying there is anything wrong with paying another agency to send their clients. I think it is wrong to say that you don't pay the woman, then pay them. Everybody choose their own way of work, of course, and the man can have a choice which type of service is more appropriate for him and which type of service he likes most of all. I think like individual meeting, that's the best way anyway, not emailing and chatting, unless you're emailing and chatting on her personal phone number or personal email or something like this, not through the agency. David, I have a plan to visit Ukraine sometime the next year. You think it'd be better to spend time mailing women now or wait till I get there? I feel month of messaging is a waste of time because it depends on where you will find your woman, and it depends how many months. It cannot be so bad, because by the time of your coming, if you're not talking about 6, 7, 8 months, maybe 3, 4, 5 months, it's not bad. And you can learn more about the person whom you're planning to see face to face. And of course, till that time, I hope you won't be disappointed, but at least you have maybe kind of guarantee that she will meet with you, and she will not like show up. So you will have chance to check. But we are not talking about years of emailing, but few months it can be absolutely fine, and it will give you guys both possibilities to learn more about each other. And when you meet, you won't be so shy. Maybe you will have some feelings already, you know, like fall in love or passion or something like this. And of course it will be easier for you to overcome this barrier when you see each other first time. It's not like you maybe like 1 week of emailing, maybe 2-3 months will be quite a good idea. And to be sure with whom you are going to meet, maybe you will ask her some tricky questions to check something, to be sure about her before meeting. Why not? Not bad. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Texas 11. I need to have an invitation to visit my partner. The site web don't give me the information. What? I need to have an invitation to visit my partner. The site web don't give me the information. About what website you are talking? Clarify, please. Any difference? Yes. Guys, so for now, do you have any more questions regarding topic today, or some other additional questions? Doesn't matter actually what questions you have. I'm going to give you some answers. Historic lake. You were hidden somewhere. Today you're like a spy. You're sitting, keeping silence, and then when I want to finish, you just... your question pops up. Okay, Vita, how will a girl react if men say no to sex to girl? We discussed this. Of course, she will be offended. She will be offended, but she can take a revenge on you. She can make some tricks to spoil your mood, or to send you some messages in an appropriate time, you know, like it can be... If the person is wise but cannot control her feelings and emotions, and her love is too much, is too big to you, if she is wise, she will just go her own way and try to forget about you, if she is clever, of course. But if not, then she can start to make you problems. But anyway, any person will be offended. Did you ever experience such a man in life? Me? What do you think? No, never. Never. Unfortunately, maybe you would like to get to answer yes. No, I'm not that type of woman who will show my emotions to the person. And even if I have some feelings, until I'm not sure 100% that it's mutual and I'm sure about the person, I will never open my heart. I can be very positive and friendly, but about deep emotions, it's for me it's very serious. But I never get this bad experience. Harry, bye-bye. Okay, guys, so all guys, thank you all for joining me today, for supporting me, for cheering me up. Okay, thanks for your conversation, and I will see you next time, Thursday, 1 p.m. Ukrainian time, which is 6 a.m. Eastern time. Hope everybody will spend your weekends nice. I wish all of you good luck. Be wise. Choose your women wisely. Choose the way you will find your woman also wisely. Take care, and I love you all as always. Bye-bye.